Good morning, folks. Hope you're well out there. As you can see behind me, the sun is still relatively low in the sky. It is a nice morning out here, but it is going to be a hot one, so I'm going to get to work. Now, with that being said, even though it is supposed to get hot today, I'm inside my tractor cab for everything you're about to see because I'm using the Lane Shark. This right here is the Hammerhead by Lane Shark. This thing's a brush cutter, and it's going to take care of all the heavy lifting today. I'm just going to press a few buttons inside the tractor cab. This thing's going to adjust itself not only in this position, but forward and out and sideways and up high as the loader goes, and it's going to take care of all the brushing chores that I've got around here. Now, this thing is a little bit different than any other brush cutter you've probably seen before. This thing is not a PTO implement. This is fully hydraulic. Now, this is set up not for a skid steer, but specific for the lower flow, hydraulic flow of a tractor. You can see the hydraulic motor there. You can see the pressure in the return line. That's going to go up through my loader, ultimately into my tractor where I've got the hydraulic pump to move it. Now, as you'll see here today, this thing is going to be not only a low ground implement, it's going to be a high one. Because this is mounted on the loader, this thing's really unique. I can cut things as high as the loader will reach, and then some. This thing with these arms here, you'll see right there, it can pivot way out and it can swing way up. And because of that, even with the height of the loader reach, I can go a little bit higher. And this is really handy, especially when I'm trying to cut trails. I've got overhanging branches up high. This will take care of it. Well, there's a little bit of grass and brush cutting. As you can see, you offset it like I like to do, and you can drive down the trail with the tractor still on the trail. The cutter goes through the brush, cuts all of it back. Makes it kind of nice to get around the woods. Now this, as I said, is the Lane Shark by Hammerhead. It runs completely off hydraulics. I just wanted to show you those connections before I continue on my way here. So we have our return line, you can see labeled, and then our pressure line here. Now there's also a connection, and this connection hooks up to here on my loader. And the reason it connects there is because there's a control box inside my tractor. Now the control box comes with the Lane Shark itself. And in terms of other things you have to do to install this, I'll put a link at the end of this video. But there's a continuous flow valve. And this continuous flow valve hooks up right where you'd have the power beyond port on your loader valve. And if we look underneath here, I installed it with no experience, and I wouldn't say it was that challenging. There's great instructions to do so. But I installed this. You can see that power cord there. It goes up ultimately to that control box. And then this hooks into the back of the loader valve. At the back on my particular machine, you'll see right there, there's the shiniest hose coming off. That's coming off the power beyond port on that loader valve. And so that's where the hydraulic fluid makes its way up through this. Ultimately gets the hydraulic fluid from the hydraulic pump on the tractor. Now up to the front again. Once that hydraulic fluid makes its way up through the connections here, goes to this hydraulic motor. Now I just showed you the return line as well as the pressure line, and then obviously the electrical connection. But those two hydraulic connections, they hook in right here. There's where my pressure line's coming in. There's where my return line's going in. Now you'll notice there's a third connection point here, and this all comes with that Lane Shark. One of the reasons there's a third is you can use these two connections here to run something simple like a grapple. One's going to be the pressure line, one's going to be the return line. Now the return line with that Lane Shark Hammerhead is a little bit special, hence why I installed that third function kit. It's no ordinary third function kit, it's a continuous flow third function kit, which means that return line right there, it's going to bypass the loader valve on the tractor, dumping the hydraulic fluid right back into the sump. Now the reason that's important is when you're spinning that hydraulic motor there is a tendency to have increase in temperature, just like any hydraulic implement. Now the ability to keep that temperature down is what makes this unique. Now one other thing I'll mention about the cutters on this unit, you'll notice that while they pivot, you see it underneath there, and they also spin around. And by pivoting, what that allows it to do is as it comes around, if it hits something solid, instead of it sending all the force back up through the hydraulic motor into the actual unit itself, this can actually just sort of bend back, like swivel back, rotate around again. The second blade comes, tries to cut it. Likely it'll get it the second time. If it doesn't, this will already have gone around and hit it again. You'll also notice here as well, these are bolted on here, and there's edges on both sides. So assuming this edge got worn out, I could always unbolt that, flip this over, and put it back there. Likewise, the same with the other one. At the back there, you'll see it's rubber. And so that allows me to put this shoe here right down on the ground. And if I were to hit something solid like a stump that I didn't see, it wouldn't be metal at the back to tear it off. It would just be rubber so it could flex. And at the same time, it keeps the brush down. Now, if you want to see more videos involving the Lane Shark Hammerhead or even the Lane Shark LS4, which is more of a manual adjustment model, be sure to check out the playlist at the end of this video. I use this in all kinds of different weather, whether it's cold in the winter, hot in the summer, overhead brush, low-lying brush, or grass. I've done all of it, and so the videos in that playlist might be helpful. Likewise, if you want to see what's involved in getting that third function kit installed, getting this thing up and operating, in that same playlist, you'll find those videos. So, with that being said, if you did like this video, as I always like to ask, make sure you give it the old like-a-roo. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you next time.